Hello everyone, how good of you to join and welcome back to Manola where, yeah well, something big is happening. No, it's not that flamethrower over there, just look away from that. It's the cargo ship, of course, that is delivering some coffee. 23 tons of it was actually, in fact, and with that, yeah, all the goods are in. Let's have a look at that. Coffee is officially running into my obreros and they're going to be ready now for the big upgrading. We could also have a quick look on the main street. Of course, we do need to prepare one more important thing before the ARTISTAS are rolling in. And that is... No, it's not the airship there. Nope. It's also not Santa Claus that we've seen there right now. It is paved roads, of course. And yeah, well, I can already hear the measurable disappointment in the background. But of course, can't be helped. We do need to paint the roads here of Manola a bit. We do have plenty of bricks, so that is fine. The only thing right now that I need is a bit of patience, really, to draw them out like that. Yeah, I think we can actually stay like that now. Keep it like that for the center. I don't want to spend too many bricks anymore because I'm pretty sure for the... Yep, for the upgrades, I will also need some bricks then as well. We're not going to upgrade the whole bunch, but a few of them, of course, for now. By the way, I do have this hospital there. Let's just keep it there in the center for now. So this is one of my primary big buildings. I actually think the tallest building beside my trading post. And that's another smaller airship attack here in Martinez, leading to the destruction of my commute pier. I will just have to keep waiting here for now until the siege is over before we can rebuild it. My fleet from the last episode that has done a nice amount of clearing is continuing then down here. We are probably not going to take over this island here. I would rather just clean up some of her ships that are still in the area, just so that we get her down there a bit, right? I mean, I can't wait for my dreadnoughts to go into full action in the old world, but for now...
starting to get sick.
We might, yeah, I don't know. We might still try it. We are heavily damaged already though, as is. No, let's not do this. Let's go to Sohom and repair my ships, right? In Sohom we do have the repair crane. I can easily move it over there. And the dreadnoughts will then station here in this area. Let's just get them and repair them in this area. And then we probably make a push for this area down here to really be at peace for a longer period of time. Now, ladies and gents, it is about time. It is about time to finally go for the new residents in the new world, ARTISTAS.
You reached a new milestone.
And with that, we reach the age of festivals. I still don't quite like the picture of them, but okay. We've got a very daunting haircut, in my opinion. And I speak
such a pleasure to meet you
from experience.
I've been waiting in the wings.
And with that, we also open up now, of course, the New World quest lines. Wait a second. This guy here, why can I not upgrade them? They have everything. Incident in the vicinity. Oh, there is a plague here in this Obrera house there. So that's why I cannot do this right now. Look at the beauty of them. Of course, they are taller now than before, but also way more colorful. And there it is, the ARTISTAS with them. As the ARTISTAS would say, entertainment is a way of life. Soothing the soul and bringing people together. A new category of lifestyle needs is now available for all your residents. You'll need to activate them manually for each resident tier. There we have them. Down here also Delight, it's called. And also we reach the achievement Brain Gain. Now with that, the Artista World Quest we have now, and as we can see, 1,000 we need to reach before we can continue here. Probably not going to reach 1,000 right away. We will just finish a few more of these houses here, and also these houses here now, since the vicinity, the incident is gone. Oh, actually, that was the 1,000. Very good. That's 1,000 Artistas already. Interesting. They have, of course, all the needs that we already have. So sewing machines, coffee, tortillas, bomb bins. They don't have fried plantains anymore, and ponchos are also gone. That's at least something, right? So the demand of these will be going down now a bit, while the demand for the other things is going up, of course. As we can see, we have now 2 tons of coffee as need. Whoa, that's quite the jump.
Left ruins behind.
And with that, also, Artistas have been unlocked, and with them, a whole bunch of new productions, especially also electricity, which is a new need for these guys here. Now the siege in Martinez is over. Can I not rebuild it? 15 influence. Why can I not do this? Is it still consuming the 15 influence? No, it's not. Huh? Where did I lose my 15 influence now? Also, we have unlocked the Artista residences, so no idea why the influence is gone, by the way, but we are going to check it out later then. And I would like to actually get them in here right away. We can't upgrade the Honoreros here, right? So I'm just going to get rid of them. They're very cheap stuff anyway, and I don't really need them. And in that case here, they would need hot sauce and schnapps in addition before I can upgrade them. And we can build the Artistas right away, so I don't see a reason why we shouldn't do this. And we can just get them in here now as well, close to the beach area, because of course with the Artistas we will also be unlocking beach ornaments, and I can't wait for them, right? Looking all nice and dandy here with hopefully a lot of very libertine women and stuff like that. Well, we'll just see about that. Strike in Manola has overcome. There was a strike. We don't have a police station in this area, what I can see right now, so definitely let's go ahead. Should be cheap anyway. Get us this one on the way as well for those farmers. Now let's bump up my production. You might say, why should I do this? We are already capping out on some of those goods. Well, not for long anymore. Let's build the remaining fish oil factories, and let's also boost. No, the ponchos. Wait a second. The ponchos are sitting at what? They're sitting at plus 11 tons at the moment. Why? Because of course we want to continue with our city expansion. First of all, this road here can go away. And with that, perhaps we have a smaller one here though still, so that we have this crossing there. Nah, we don't really need this. I would like to go ahead with another district, of course. Just have the marketplace then here. This should be enough to reach all of them. Plus also once more than a chapel.
Your harbor is under attack.
As always, she's just going in here with a few of her ships. It's just incredible. Get the dreadnought over there. She just really wants to annoy me at this point. And of course, retaliation will be imminent. And then I'm just going to take my blocks now and get them over there. So we have lots of Honoreros here. By the way, we could still upgrade an insane amount of Honoreros.
Your harbor is under attack. A fire broke out.
And then of course also those blocks here. And I would also like to have some blocks with their own special entrances then.
The fire left ruins behind.
Oh, and we have reached 1,000 Artistas there. And with that we get the next quest, reach 4,000 Artistas. Thank you very much for that. I'm always in for deep stories. This was very close here, very good, but it worked out. There is these rocks here that's going up, right? So we do have this elevation up here in Manola right away. And by the way, this road there of course continues then into the mountains, because here we might also do some nice stuff then later on. This is all uncharted territory for me, by the way, so this is exciting, right? We don't know what's really lurking over there, as I have no notion of what Manola really holds in store for us. Perhaps also some ancient artifacts of a long lost culture? No idea. We're getting closer to the hacienda there. So the hacienda, actually, you know what? I'm sorry for that, but we're going to completely get rid of all the Honoreros for the hacienda. It's only going to be Artistas and Obreros from now on, because hacienda should be high quality for me, and the Obreros, for example, are really cheaper in that case, right? So it's those here, and they only cost me timber, so it's almost cheating. I feel like it's almost cheating because they're so cheap. But we can still go ahead with them. They get a lot of needs fulfilled right away. Of course, we need to be careful by how many we actually get in there. And then just some normal blocks as well. From time to time, that should be fine. There you go, as we get closer to that beach area. We continue onwards with the next expansion of Artistas right here. And all the remaining bricks that we had. And I would also like to go ahead and upgrade more Honoreros to Obreros. There's finally going to be some mass upgrading now of this, of Manola, of the New World, using the remainings of our resources that we have to get this one up. And yeah, we might actually check out the other clay deposits that we have, right? There is another one here that I would like to use. So we can use a warehouse here.
Your harbor is under
and then I would like to use the brick factories. We're going to use them on the other side of the street, so they're a bit further away from my normal people. Like this.
A fire broke
Much
out.
better. And I think with that, do we have all of them now?
Workforce
Yeah,
transfer
we are using all of them now. Very good. So maximum brick production. And then it's all about our timber production. We have 8 of them already. That should also be fine. Yeah, that's 32 tons of timber per minute right now. And yeah, at the moment, Catester is under constant siege. Also, the commute pier is on fire. That means no shared workforce at the moment. That's an emergency. This is a very critical situation. Let's get us this fire station right in here as well. Constantly under attack right now. There's more ships coming in again. So she is still trying to get a foothold now in Cape Trelawney, of course. But we do have ships on both sides protecting this entrance point here. And there's more airships now than before. There's also one here. You barely see that, but it's here. An airship in Crown Falls. And of course, in Crown Falls, we do need more influence. So let's go ahead with more upgrades. These guys here. Alright. I think power was out for a second. Or was it the light bulbs again? Light bulbs is at 60, so we should be fine on light bulbs. And I really want to upgrade. There you go. This is looking good. We are at 5 influence. Let's go ahead and upgrade a bunch of them here. Boom. 137 influence. That is just beautiful. I love mass upgrading of investors. And let's continue with that. And then here in the back we also have some that we can now go for artisans. And those guys here perhaps also. And these here we will probably need to move then somewhere else. Ah, yeah, very good. There we still have 1,700 artisans. Let's upgrade a few of them still there to engineers. And we are low on farmers, but that is of course because Catester is on fire right now. But no big deal. There we have that. That's a lot of influence. 200 influence now coming in. Very good. Another block here. And the problem is I just can't stop upgrading once we start the process. Just so tempting to get it all done. And yeah, of course. Also paint them again. Though I might think about alternative paintings then soon. But I haven't really thought about that too much yet. Especially with the skyscrapers, diversity is going up again. Don't worry about that for now though. I want to keep it a bit uniformed. That's fine. That was a lot of new investors coming in. We are sitting now at 22,000 investors, close to 80,000 population, and 230 influence that I can finally use for more things. No steam ships though, as we are low on steam motors. This is a surprise to me. We're producing the steam motors over here. We're sitting at 8 per minute right now, but I think my documents are consuming a tiny bit too many steam motors, right? It's especially here for the coffee. We can get completely rid of that. I'm sorry, I was still having this active here. That's absolutely not needed, really, because we have the coffee now in Martinez rolling in then soon as well. For propaganda... sorry, Hugo, I'm not doing a propaganda quest of you, because by him, the propaganda quests are way too stupid there. So, right, we have these guys here, and none of them is really useful for me in any case. So, they all have huge penalties. And I think we keep it just with 30 consumption reduction. That's it. And be happy with the influence. Money-wise, we're at 70,000. And, of course, there's now also then coming in the rum. Now, that was nice. Let's continue in Martinez, though, because really we do need to. We can now afford the commute pier again. And by the way, let's move this away a bit there, because those airship attacks are just too nasty at the moment. There's, by the way, also my weapons now. That let's get some weapons out there in Martinez. Let's have some cannon towers. Bit spread out there perhaps, and then also a flamethrower, just so that we get any kind of attack that's coming in, we can hold them off for a little bit. Speaking about attacks, my dreadnoughts are almost fully repaired. Those guys, let's get them out there again. This one here still needs some repairing. This one and this one. Get them in there a bit, because I want to prepare my next moves, of course. And then Martinez. Yeah, let's upgrade. So let's build that warehouse there. And I probably could go ahead with my rum now, right? Do the rum. build the remaining sugarcane plantations. With that, we should be careful not to get the tractor barns out there at the moment. I'm sorry. We need to build the... We need to get rid of them again in here. I don't want to build them for now. We don't need them at the moment. I wonder if there's a better solution to this. I haven't found one yet. I think there were 2 tractor barns here. That's fine. Yeah, we just keep them active for now. And let's just build us some more of them, because we are going to need a lot of them now. Let's actually build all of them. This will make a lot of engineers happy. The cool thing also is when we check out now crown falls for the investors, there's no need for rum anymore, right? So by upgrading all of those guys here to investors, we actually get the rum consumption down to 44 at the moment, which is still ridiculously high.
I endure.
But for that, we do have also the trade union now. Let's build this one. The 20 influence we can afford at this point. Let's upgrade the warehouses, both of them. And then also let's work on the coffee. So since I'm using all of this here now for... Since this is already fully used, right? And it's the maximum coffee production that we have by 43. There's also no surplus here really anymore. Yeah, I could still build one more. Let's do this. Of course, the bricks are missing. We do have a bricks production in Martinez though. That's something. And I haven't really checked the
I
Artistas.
see a lot of potential here.
Spear. But that's it. They just need the coffee, but they don't need anything else. They don't need rum. So we don't need to get this over there to Manola as well.
Raised a settlement.
Let's go ahead and get us some bricks over to Sohom so that we are able to boost our coffee production there just a tiny bit. But I would really like to go all in now here with my sugarcane. We still have some of those boosts, or I'm just going to get me some. I'm going to get me some. Let's get the lumberjack huts on the way. Those 4 should be fine as well. And then I have my warehouse here in the center, and we start with the first rum distilleries. Next up, the dreadnoughts have all been fully repaired. We just continue with our purging down here. We do have 5 of them now, right? Was it 5? No, it's 6 actually. 6 should be really fine for this. We'll just see about this. That would be a pretty decisive blow against Miss Hunt, right? It would diminish her presence in the New World now significantly as well. So we could really push her back for a while. And also in Manola, let's have the flag upgrade and another flamethrower upgrade. We want to boost our military score step by step with all that influence that we have. Now, in Martinez itself, building materials are arriving. Because I think we still have a bit of a surplus there of sugarcane. Yes, 14, right? And we can still continue. We are at 26 production now for the rum distilleries. Let's go ahead and build some 4 more here. And let's also get all of them cracking. And then we got this trade union here in the center that further improves it. And as we also can see now, rum distillery can be boosted by electricity. So we can go ahead and have us the oil power plant in the... There it is though, the power station in the New World, right? And we can then finally boost our industry in the New World as well with electricity. That is pretty amazing here. And of course we have the perfect spot for that already. The only thing we now need is a bit of oil. We got oil deposits available in Martinez that I would like to use as well. So there we have the first one. Let's get us the oil towers up. With that, all of that, we would be out of timber then quite quickly. And an oil harbor. I would like to have the oil harbor here though. Perhaps we can move the commute beer a bit further inbound here. Let's move those. I think we can have those defenses here. I mean, these are just really pro forma, these defenses there. We don't really need them anymore, right? I'm just going to use them for the military score. I mean, we still do need them, obviously, for attacks and for surprise attacks, surprise attack wars. But other than that, we should be fine. And then we can have the oil harbor now here. That has then its tracks. And the tracks are going from that area through the industrial zone here beside my coffee plantations. Through that. All the way then to my oil harbor. This is going to be nice. Right, a bit of timber production we might still need. I'm a bit low on that. Let's get us one more sawmill out there. We're sitting at 12 now per minute then. Should be fine. So that I can do everything that I want on this tiny island. That would be that. We already have these tractor barns available that we can use then soon as well, right? To further boost the sugarcane. But for now, with those here, we are already pretty well fit. And electricity then. I think that might also be a nice addition to boost the rum distillery. So I have two things in mind here to get the rum up to where we need to, right? So I think around 60 in production should be fine. We'll just see how far we get by boosting it electricity-wise and tractor barn-wise. We should be way higher than what we actually need to do. Yep, also, let's get us cracking on the rum trade route again. Martinez to Cape Trelawney, Crown Falls. Once again, the rum flows. Has been taking a while. But now we can go all crazy on that once more up to Crown Falls. And I think we have a ship already in the area that is waiting eagerly to do something. Desdemona, you can go out there and get us rich, literally, with that. And that is one thing. The other one is the coffee. Now, coffee is at 10. In Manola, our consumption is at 3. So we are producing way too much, of course. But of course, in Crown Falls, coffee is just equal now to what we produce in Sohom. So the surplus that I would like to produce now in Martinez is going to get over then to Crown Falls. Now we still have this problem here that I copied these plantations there with the item in mind, right? We can build the next trade union there. Oh, and get another influence bonus, the head manager. And now I can use the arborist to reduce the amount of modules that these guys here need, right? And I think we have a second one that would do the same thing. Oh, another specialist is visiting us. Hybrid coffee, so we are boosting it at least up to 100, but there's still some items missing now. And let's go ahead and purchase us just the next cargo ship here at Isabel. And then look out for those items that we need for the coffee productions. Oil well productivity is also nice, but I really... Oh, Ferras, very good. I really don't want to spend any more influence on stuff like that for now, because even though we have some, I don't want to get to 0 again. Let's not forget, we're still at war. Oh, and once again, she purchases a share. Oh, look at that. This is not looking so great here in Shoddix. We were a bit lazy on that, on purchasing them back. Let's go in. This will be interesting, because the defenses are quite tight. In Calthrell, as it's called, still.
That was but a shadow.
Oh, look at that. The airship hangar is gone. Was that our making? No idea. Let's fire in the mortars.
Fleet on the move.
To start the siege now of Calthrell. And as we can see, we're taking heavy damage there now.
Fleet en route. Fleet, prepare to fire.
This is going to hurt us though. It's not going down so quickly. But of course, it has been won. We almost lost a dreadnought there. PC Italian! Oh my goodness, no! It is the wrong ship for all that matters. Let's push it out and take out the remaining... It's still firing on PC Italian there. But yeah, that's it. Very good. That was close though. Holy moly.
You cannot drain what is already
PC Italian though survives yet another day.
Rest until it is returned.
Ah, look at that. This is looking juicy here. All of those ships, they don't know what to do right now. Let's move them in and clear things up. And PC Italian, please go up here to my repair. I really don't want to lose that ship. Let's clean this up. Oh yeah, some please get me those mortars in. This is fun. Oh yes. So satisfying to see that. Miss Hunt, you haven't seen the best of your days. But the best days are still ahead for you in one of my prison cells. Very good. Let's still do some cleaning here. They're a bit confused there right now. They're also at the edge of the map and they don't want to leave right now, right? So we can use this to just destroy all of them, I think, with the superior range of the Dreadnought.
Moving to coordinates.
Ship under attack.
Yeah, and here they're stuck now around the corners of that. That is fine though, only one ship survived. And that's it. And Miss Hunt lost another very important island to her. And we're looking at what military score now. Below 1000. So she's crumbling military-wise there a bit. Let's give her a gift. But ceasefire is of course still no option there really. Let's get those ships back. And I might, since we could be in the... Yep, we can build another Dreadnought again. Let's do this. Actually, we can build 2. We could build 2 if I had the influence. And Castaway here. Still protecting that. Very, very good. Indeed. Very good. Let's also have some more upgrades here of investors. That's just that for that tiny influence that we want. And then also here, these guys. 2 engineers so that we also continue with city expansion. Crown Falls was not really prominent in the last few episodes. I'm sorry for that. Of course, Manola is the latest trend for now. And we, of course, continue then with city production and construction in Manola. Stay tuned.